All you cool kids, welcome back to more American Qualifier action. This is the lower bracket of the playoffs here. Freedom versus Onyx. I'm Dakota. That is Lacoste. And one of these teams may be going home after this game.
That is correct. It's time for some Super Cancer AIDS Dota right there again with the Bad and Warlock. What is going on, man? Can Onyx beat Team Freedom
Maybe
with a Baden pick?
If they pick Freedom's team in the last game, maybe they can do it. And so far, they're on the track. They just need to pick up, what, a Jug and Spear Breaker?
Yeah. Do you think if an enemy team like just steals your strategy?
And what if they lose again? Then you feel terrible.
Wow.
That can't happen. All right. Well, what if Freedom got for themselves? Oh, look at that. They do the Onyx, and they pick up the first pick Dazzle. But this time they move forward, and they're able to pick up the Ogre Magi with it. So Bloodlust. It makes me feel like they're going to get this one, like, awesome core because they have a Dazzle and an Ogre to just amplify them. So I don't know who they're going to be resting all this power on.
What do they need? They need
it's a BSJ.
Not BSJ. They need a Beast, Beastmaster maybe, and maybe a Magnus.
That would be awesome.
Maybe a Magnus, and then just put all that stuff into one hero.
One mega hero. One mega BSJ hero. Not going to be
Not gonna be a Medusa for sure.
Not going to be an Alchemist. Not going to be a Medusa. Could be just the Jug again.
Might be.
You know what I'd love to see them do?
What?
Do you know one of BSJ's best heroes is actually Huskar?
I don't know. I don't think that hero is viable right now.
I mean, you're Freedom. You're up one game.
Yeah, but
you got a Dazzle on your team.
Remaining.
I know. They're not going to do it.
Well, you never know.
They would sooner probably pick Arc Warden than a Huskar.
We've seen some Arc Warden, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's a Huskar pick then.
That would be awesome. But I don't think Eagle would risk it in such an important series here. But you never know. You never know.
What did I say? No risk, no gain.
No risk, no reward.
Dire team pick.
Close enough.
Yeah.
They're Lacoste. What's a good Croatian saying in a situation like this?
We have no idea. Croatia just.
What would you say before like a big there's nothing like before like a big game or a tournament or let's go or anything like that?
Break a leg, I guess.
That's Croatian. Break a leg.
Doesn't sound Croatian, right?
No. I was surprised to find out the necktie is Croatian though.
Yeah, that is correct.
That's why you're so fashionable.
Well, not right now, but usually. Yeah.
Nah, you're pretty fashionable. You have, like the bomber jacket going.
Thank you, man. You always have some good compliments for me. Yesterday I told you that I enjoy casting so much with you, and you wrote like, meh.
That ain't right, meh. You just said I don't want to, it's like,
yeah,
I feel bad casting with other people. I'm like, you need to cast with more people. You need to get the experience.
You need to say the whole thing. I said, I feel like I'm cheating on you when I'm casting with other people.
You are.
Yeah, this is a bromance, so.
It's all right. We are casting together today, and we also will be together for the finals. I'm super stoked about later on, but we don't know yet who will be in those finals. Imagine the crazy day one of these two teams could go through if they win all. That's 3 best of 3s back to back if these teams make it all the way to the grand finals.
Yeah, well,
that's a nutty day of Dota.
When I watch good Dota, all I think of, if it's semifinals, if it's final, I don't cheer for a particular team. I cheer for
good Dota.
Yeah, for good Dota.
You're such a dork. You're such a politically
always,
correct thing. I just want good Dota.
Always for 3 games. If it's BO3, always for 3 games. If it's finals, BO5, 5 games. I want to see 5 games.
I want to see 3 games too.
10 seconds remaining.
We haven't talked about much of the picks since then, though. Sand King comes out for Freedom, which is looking like the Mike pickup here. But then they also grab a Timber Saw right after that. That kind of almost feels like a complexity thing. And then back on the side of Onyx, a Slardar, which it could be a Demon Slardar, and then the Outworld Devourer.
I actually love the picks from Team Onyx right now. They actually learned their lesson with that Earth Spirit pick. How many tries do you need to see that it's not working? 3 times is a charm? Is that what they say? Is
I
that
can't blame
American
him, man.
saying?
Dubu, and I will still say it, Dubu is a sick Earth Spirit. But, yeah, maybe just he had a bad breakfast or something. I don't know, like these past couple of days. I'm glad they are doing the changeup as
Radiant
well.
team
I'm glad they're
back.
also sticking with, like, the Demon on the more hard support, like a Ward bitch, like a I gotta be clutch support. And Demon can do that, and now he's on the Warlock to do it. And then, yeah, Dubu on the Slardar. Can still be that initiator. I feel like it's
10
just
seconds
more
remaining.
straightforward with Slardar. You don't need as much finesse to get the Slardar
Yeah,
job
Slardar
done.
is
Remaining.
that kind of a hero. You
Yeah.
don't need to have 600 APM and
Well,
have
Reserve
just
super
you need someone who's just going to be solid and like a rock there for your
you need
initiator.
to man up. If it's gonna be Jimmy playing, will he have 2 balls today
Oh!
to actually go man up and go fight some 3-man crashes? What do you say?
No, it looks like they've had enough of the ball play. They've been banning the Wisp every game, so you know, unless they happen to sleep on it for a game 3, we'll see if Demon does get back into the saddle of the Slardar and try to redeem himself for yesterday.
Yeah, I hope so. OD, on the other hand, we don't see much of
Yeah.
OD. Some specific lineups. Meh. Fucking eh. OD with a
Radiant
Baron. This is the
team
combo
pick.
I love to see. I don't think I've seen it before. It's gonna be
So
hard
much
to focus it.
survivability.
Also, they have an Onyx, Slardar,
Dire
Vehicle
team
Bomb,
pick.
plus OD with that pure damage, plus Slardar Amplify,
Ooh.
and a lot of heal from a Baron, Warlock, Lifestealer, Slardar in front lanes, plus OD. This is the thing when you're playing OD
10
against Dazzle.
seconds
If you
remaining.
grave someone and you have 5 seconds, OD just stealing
5
intelligence,
seconds
just hitting
remaining.
that hero. This is huge.
I like this lineup from Onyx a lot. I agree with you on that.
Reserve
I'm getting a bit
time.
nervous here for Freedom because whoever they get here, like, and as I said after the Dazzle Ogre pick, it's all on this person. Like, I feel like it's all on this person that they're looking to amp up, that they're looking to kind of hit it home with. It's the BSJ hero, and when we got there, it's BSJ heroes and left. We got, like, Slark. Dare he creep in a Troll Warlord? I already joked about the Huskar, but I don't think that's a valuable
Huskar
option
is
at all
not-
anymore. Certainly not as Slardar comes in and OD and Lifestealer. It would be a nightmare.
Jug is
So-
banned. Let's see what else is there.
Yeah, he's only got Ursa, Slark, and Troll are like BSJ staples.
Slark actually might go this game.
It's
Is good against Slardar. Removes with good time the Q'd. He can remove
10
all the-
seconds.
10
I hope they
seconds
already
remaining.
know and they're just holding their pick here. Got to be
5
able to man
seconds
fight against the
remaining.
Lifestealer. Maybe it's got to be a BKB candidate. Oh, a Terrorblade coming out for Freedom here. What do you think, man? That's an intriguing little pickup.
There are a lot of Terror Blades from what I see. Yesterday we saw some from Envy, but Terror Blade is not that strong of a hero if you don't have a save hero. Now they have a Dazzle, which works amazing. Like, they're just hitting on you, good Grave, good Sunder, and you're back on track.
Isn't OD known to kind of be pretty good against these like illusion heroes though? I feel like
They don't have much of a illusion clear for the late game besides OD's orb. Well, it's not what we see a lot of
10
times.
seconds
Lifestealer
remaining.
can go for Mjolnir. Not much people do that, but if it's needed,
5
it's really good
seconds
item on him.
a situational position like this. Like, if it gets to a point where they might find this Terrorblade a bit threatening, we could certainly see them itemize in a manner to make sure they have a way to deal with it, because it does feel like it is a lot on the Terrorblade to kind of be able to hit it home. But yeah, I was kind of curious as well. I don't know Mike to play a whole lot of Timbersaw. I'm sure he can play it. So that's why I was anticipating the Mike Sand King, which it is. Timado Timbersaw, though, will be neat to see. Man, Timado, I'm sure, is earning a lot of new fans in this qualifier run. I've only seen him occasionally time to time from other cups, other qualifiers, other Tier 2, Tier 3 tournaments. But I feel like this has been his best showing in Dota. Like, it's really impressive, man.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of him before, but the guy does what he needs to do for his team.
And he's playing, with that little bit of a disadvantage. He's their Peruvian import player. I hope it is Peru, but he's their South American import player, and he's not at the house. He's the one member missing from their boot camp. And just look at all the work he's been able to do. I don't know how much of a communication barrier there is or not, but it's always kind of impressive to see because it's like, do they have that untapped potential and power if they actually made it to a LAN and he was there in person with them,
Yeah, well, imagine playing 1 versus 1. A lineup matchup on a mid.
Yeah.
And the guy is playing with 15 ping, and you're playing with 130 ping. That's a huge difference.
Yeah, and he plays that mid lane very often. He plays that Shadow Fiend role many a time and does it well too. It's just it's so impressive to see. And I don't know how old he is or how far along he is in his Dota 2 career, but if he's got time ahead of him, he could definitely turn into
what do you think that I
big all-star.
Because I'm 30, I couldn't.
You're done.
I'm done.
Well,
that's
you
true.
and
I'm
me,
done.
we're
I'm
done.
like arthritis Dota.
Yeah.
Battle begins.
You got to go to
retire.
Pugna.com and make guides. That's where it's left for you.
I need to go to Pugna.com and just check Jenkins Dota guide.
Jenkins Dota.
Dota Pudge guide.
Yeah. Here we get underway here, just a mild trade from both sides. Eagle already looking to invade deep on his Ogre. Was not going to be hanging around long enough to be able to spot out that courier if that's what he's hoping to do. He's here to be a pain in the ass. Hey, how's it going, Abed?
No.
Oh, he sees the courier and he still manages to get it. Oh, no. Early takedown. Very unfortunate for Onyx. That is a bummer.
Yeah, you need to be careful with that courier. I mean, Ogre could do that smoked between tier 1 and tier 2 tower. All on top.
Yeah, action's happening everywhere here. It looked like bottom lane there's a bit of a trade, but yeah, back at
die.
top, he's going to just chase him down, gets him with 2 of the crushes, and it looks like they'll do it. Demon.
Jimmy, man. Yeah, this might be actually a good game for Jimmy. We've seen him struggling on that Slardar before to get the Blink Dagger on the right timing. He's on 400 gold right now. This might be actually it. Oh, Terrorblade with poor man's shield and Bloodlust.
Yeah, he just used his Metamorphosis and got Bloodlusted too. He was huge.
Yeah,
and
plus Quelling
scary.
Blade just came, so it's gonna be easy for him to actually last hit. We need to watch the bottom lane. There's gonna be a lot of action, I think. With the Dazzle Sanking, that's a really good duo lane.
Yeah.
Sanking, almost level 3 with
Radiant's bottom tower
Quelling Blade
is
and
under
poor man's
attack.
shield. He does a lot of damage.
Top
And
lane. It looked like they may have been trying to surround Bulba a bit, but not going to be the case here. Really got to say, Freedom are really kind of coming together and helping each other out in a way we didn't see them able to do a lot before. Oh no, top lane. Eagle going a bit too far forward. Demon manages to sneak in from behind, gets the crush, and looks like he should be able to get the finish here unless Eagle's able to sidestep him. Jukes around the corner and says, see you later, nerd. Heads off towards the tower. Demon, though,
oh, Jimmy
thinks
boy.
about chasing but doesn't. Oh, that was a bit awkward. Good use of the tree line there by Eagle.
Yeah, sadly, Jimmy was only level 1 there, so there was no sprint. It's a big difference if you're level 1 or level 2 with Slardar. He has the boots, Ogre, pretty much the same movement speed when he's Bloodlusted, plus Windlace.
Okay, and actually I didn't even really put everything together until I was talking about Demon in that top lane, but they totally shifted the role position here. Dubu on the Warlock. Yeah, so they just took him off the 4 and put him totally on the 5 for this game.
Well, he got
I don't want to say he got
demoted.
benched,
Yeah.
from being a 4, but, you got to make these kind of adjustments, it looks like, and it's actually working out pretty nicely for them so far. Demon wasn't able to come up in that kill in the top lane, but he's been able to make so much pressure across the map
Yeah,
already.
You know what I feel? I feel like Dubu right now. But me and Jimmy were playing in a few teams together, and we were playing actually in 6-man teams. So one of us was actually being benched because we were playing the same role. One of us was a water boy. Usually it was Jimmy though.
Oh, okay.
But still rooting for him.
Demon, so annoying right now. Look at that. They're like, you want to chase me? You want to chase me? You want to leave your lane and chase me? Yeah, no, you don't. He's just such a nuisance. But, it's fun, and it's a lot of giggles, but eventually you do have to buckle down and get some farm because he is that one vehicle for the Lifestealer. Who else is going to be able to get him into the fight?
Yeah, that's the only one.
So he needs to, at some point, get farm, get levels. You know, if you're not finding kills or openings, you know, every minute or so, it's, you know, just got to make sure you spend a little bit of me time.
A bad, pretty even matchup, 17 to 19.
Who's going to get first?
He got it. He got it.
Manages to snag it up and force Abed to go into the prison to try to steal it for himself here.
Yeah, Harry Potter on a top lane, level 5, almost level 6. We've seen some questionable item builds on Harry Potter. Going for Radiance. It takes a lot of time to kick in. It might work well, but it didn't work for him, so he might actually consider that this game, especially against Terrorblade Reflection. So.
Yeah, we've been seeing plenty of Bulba Abaddon through this qualifier. One of those games not long ago, Bulba was actually able to do very similar to this. He manages to work his way through the laning phase with top CS, nearly top net worth of the game. Oh, hold that thought here. Is mid lane BSJ in quite a bit of trouble. Trying to rush on back. The right clicks are chasing. Demon making his move, but Jubei has been able to rotate in. He actually doesn't have a level of Shallow Grave, but he has plenty of heals to offer, and that will force him off.
Yeah, what does OD have? He's going for Helm of the Dominator build.
OD?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it's good for some heal, some stats.
Very interesting.
Oh, he actually might change. Well, I don't know. He might, if he gets some gold, he might actually change to Hand of Midas if needed. It's really a lot of ways to build OD. Depends how the game goes.
How is our boy Mason doing here at the bottom? Currently sitting on third, about a CS 30 and 5. Holds that early Blightstone with a pair of phase boots. Dubu has been his babysitter. Quickly gets the ward deny. He's like, yeah, I may be the ward bitch this game, but I'm going to do a damn good job of it. Nice little deny, nice free gold for him. But trouble's coming. Eagle and BSJ rotating down here. BSJ now has a Sunder, and it looks like he wants to put some use to it.
Yeah, BSJ, do something, do
Oh,
something.
how about a Bloodlust Metamorphosis?
Yeah,
What
do
level is that
something
Bloodlust?
funny at
Only
least.
1? Do something funny? Entertain me.
I dare you, I
Entertain
double
us.
dare you, BSJ, do something.
Pressure's coming from both fronts, though, as they are pushing that bottom lane tier 1. Onyx are pushing the mid lane tier 1 of their own. Mason also way deep into their territory, cutting the creeps, it looks like, preventing them from being able to easily push that tier 1.
Yeah, both teams have to go back.
Oh, but Mason, if he hangs around there too long,
It's time to TP out of there.
yeah, he might need to find somewhere to TP. Okay.
Oh, maybe he's gotta get a creep.
Okay. All right, they just, they'll just let that happen.
Yeah, the Jimmy on top is getting a lot of XP, and on the bottom Dubu, so they're giving XP to position 4 and 5 heroes. Meanwhile, OD is trying to jungle until his lane comes back to the middle. BSJ is still on the bottom. I don't think they can commit to taking the tower before Metamorphosis is up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
During this time, Timado on his Timber Saw has been managing to kind of find some decent farm here. He's now at the top, 47 and 2 CS on a Timber. He's just about done finishing out his Arcanes, and he's level 7. So look for him to probably pick up a TP as soon as these Arcanes are complete, and if actions to break out, he might look to get a, his hand in the action.
Yeah, that is correct. He just got his Arcanes up. Will have enough gold for a TP, so he can help other lanes. Jimmy got the Arcane
Yeah,
Rune,
because
level
something's
5.
going down in the bottom lane, I feel, here in a moment. There's a lot of Freedom members down here. Meanwhile, mid lane, it's only Jubei, but he's been hit with a prison. They're thinking about diving for him. He has the Grave, but doesn't need to use it yet. They end up cutting back behind the tower. They're looking to go for the finish, but rotations are coming in. Mike's here now, still only level 5, so close to 6, but doesn't have the Epi yet if that's what he's hoping to use. They're surrounded around the tower, and Eagle's going to end up going down in the meantime, but there's going to be the tower finished. Set up the prison to make it a bit easier as Tomato does rotate in, but BSJ's also here to play. Oh, quick hit. They try to shield off the stun. Demon's going to be able to make it away. Nice save there from Bulba. Mike eats some damage and has to step back. Does have that level 6 and that epicenter, but he's very low.
Oh, judging how the team fights are going right now, this is what I was afraid of if I were Team Onyx. This lineup, Team Freedom, sorry, Team Onyx's lineup is really doing a good job,
Yeah.
especially with that Baron, and you have Shield, you have Astral, so you can save a lot of people with that. Buy so much time for you. And the Ogre.
Eagle in trouble. Fatal Bonds on the wave, and that's when the open wounds come out. Mason charges onto him, and then quickly infests into the creep to head himself on back because Mike's rotated in. And I don't think they have the extra firepower to take Mason down, but...
Nah, they don't. Warlock
Yeah.
is also behind him with level 3 Shadow
Yeah,
Word.
yeah,
It's gonna
yeah.
be more than enough.
Eagle's still taking that Fatal Bond damage, man. It's ridiculous how long those last, but he'll head all the way back. He'll heal it up and get himself refreshed and ready. That helm is done now, of course, on Abed as he takes himself back towards that mid lane. You know, Tomato had rotated in to be a part of that party, but took himself promptly back towards the top here. Back on his mission towards that early Bloodstone.
Yeah. On the other hand, Jimmy, 1.4k gold.
Oh,
Sitting on
okay.
0-1. That's really good.
Yeah.
Helmet
No
did-
20-minute Blink Dagger this time, it looks
Well,
like.
who knows? It's Jimmy, man. You don't know what he's gonna do.
He might get in a crazy-ass fight here in the next few moments and lose a lot of that gold. So, we'll see.
A Baron level 8, saving 1 point. Okay, he just got Miscoil, which is good. You can deny yourself. Plus Helm of the Dominator is completed and has picked
Double
up a creep.
helms.
Double, yeah, that means so much in a team fight. You have attack speed increased by 15. You
Yes.
have Ensnare for extra lockdown.
The spoopy skeletons are out now, and you got to look out for them.
It's 24 damage, double skeleton.
They'll get you. Look how fast they hit that thing.
Dire's structures
Wow.
are
Whoa.
fortified.
Well,
Dire's top tower
Freedom
is
obviously
under
not looking to
attack.
pull in all the troops quite yet, as it's going to be a sack of this tier 1 bottom lane.
Doesn't have enough damage.
Yeah, they've had BSJ down here for quite a while, I feel like, trying to move his way forward and
Radiant's
into
middle
a
tower is under
tier 1
attack.
tower. Do you think that he should go for that early Yasha he likes to do?
No. We've seen some Terror Blades skipping Dragonlance. I think it's a must-have item on him because of the stats. I mean, with,
Yeah.
with Yasha, you lack that 10 extra strength it gives you. So
Because in Terrorblade just, again, is just got no life at all. I mean, the guy's got armor,
yeah, that,
but his life sucks.
yeah, even with that 3 strength
Dire's
from
bottom tower is under attack.
Aquila, you have what 700 HP. That's just sad.
So it would be nice to have that little bit of extra meat on the bones from a certain Dragonlance here, but we'll have to see as BSJ continues to hold and pocket the money what he ultimately ends up deciding on. It looks like he's just queued up that Dragonlance. Oh, never mind, he changed his mind to a Manta. It was on Dragonlance for seriously like 5 seconds, and he's like, you know what, Manta.
Yeah, we were poking BSJ to do something funny. He's actually doing it right now.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
We'll see. We'll see what he ultimately decides to go for here. But look at that. Demon's got the Blink Dagger. This is so good for him, but they've already made their move on Freedom. Looking to go for Mason, but he
Whoa.
popped the Rage. Avoids all the trouble and takes it right back to Mike, but Mike
Jimmy.
was hit with the Grave. Goes for the TP and makes it out.
What? Jimmy missed the stun.
Barely missed it, I guess. That was so close to call, but Mike was able to make it away. Demon is going to settle for a new target in for Eagle as he tries to hide within the trees, but he's been hit with the amp damage and he will be finished. On the other side, it is BSJ in a lot of trouble and he will be slashed down. No mana and nothing to bring out the Saunters.
What was Freedom trying to do there with initiation just from Sanking and Dazzle? Wow, that's really not how you want to play it. Jimmy has his Blink Dagger up a little too short. He was trying to be greedy, stun both Dazzle and Sanking.
Yeah.
So Sanking lived, which is a pretty big problem because he's just got his Blink Dagger up, but still Onyx got this game in their pockets. Can you say pockets?
No, it's Pockets, goddammit. But Pockets is,
Pockets
that we'll get the
Dire's
message
middle
across.
tower
Filthy
has
little
fallen.
hobbitses.
Tier 2 down. Only one Tier 2 remains at the top. Things feeling so good for Onyx. Kind of hard to believe it's only 4-0.
Yeah, but the game is pretty intense. But that,
7,500 net worth lead for Onyx off only those 4 kills.
this is big. Oh, abandoned man. Please don't go Radiance. Just get some items and finish the game. Roche is down. They just smoke. They want to go again.
Tomato mid lane. This poor Timbersaw really hasn't been able to kind of make a name for himself at all here. The peaking window for a lot of these Freedom heroes is just a little too far forward, and Onyx are just bringing it to them, and they're just not ready.
Yeah, they're not ready with their heroes. You have Ogre who's level 5. You have Dazzle level 7.
Oh, there's got to be a tome or something for this poor Ogre.
Plus
Level 5 still?
Yeah, you have a 700 HP Terror Blade still. You die from Crush.
TP's to bottom. Not looking to give a tower away easily. They will be able to take it down without a deny, but Demon's here. He actually has the pocket bomb. Tomato jumps in. That's when the bomb gets popped, and Tomato's going to get crushed down. And then next will be Mike. Onyx
wrecked,
continue to
boys.
go up and up. Looking to absolutely shake off game number 1, going unscratched still in game 2, 6-0. The chase is on for the man made of bananas, but Demon's there. Catches both of them
Go Demon.
and lets him go.
Slow down. Alt is the creep. I mean, Alt is the courier. I mean, you see team Onyx is approaching your base. They took all tier 2 towers, and you still decide to go for Yasha, and you have 800 HP on that there.
Yeah.
That's what you want to have, actually.
It's Paper Blade at this point.
You have high armor, and that's it. Nyx finished what is it? Yeah, it's Echo Saber.
Yep. Double the pleasure, double the fun of each attack.
Yeah. 2 creeps again from 2 Helm of the Dominators. One extra Swiftness Aura plus Pack Leader's Aura for some extra damage. They're going in right now. The rock is ready.
They got
Everything is
so much of an advantage. There is no reason to pump the brakes if you're Onyx. So here they come, bottom lane. Going right into the high ground here. Bulba happy to be the tank, the siege engine here. Him and Mason will begin their work. Mike lines up a double stun. Smatter looking to dish out the shock for damage. Can they get some burst? No, nice prison from Abed.
Big rock.
Rock from the back lines will help get the finish. Mike's going to be going down, so is the tier 3. Right to the racks they go. No fussing around here if you're Onyx. Good crush from Demon, just slowing down and forcing Freedom back. There's the buyback from Mike. Re-engages on the Bulba, which is going to force out the borrowed time. Eagle's eating a lot of damage. There goes the Sandy's Eclipse. Takes out the Dazzle, and Abed will scoot on in to go for the finish of Banana. Meanwhile, Mike tries his best with an epicenter. They'll finally earn themselves at least 1 kill onto Bulba, but this is looking like a shutout for Onyx as they claim 11-1 game number 2. We're going to a game number 3.
Boys. Yeah.
Woo!
This is what I was talking about. We want to see some good aura. It adds more hype if it's the 3rd game. And well, I want to just say about Bulba's build. He had Helm of the Dominator, and he was sitting on a 3k gold right now. You see, you can finish the game, but you don't buy anything. It's time to buy a mech right there, or Vlad's, or
He's like, something might go wrong. Something, we're Onyx. Something may go wrong, and then we'll hope to fall back on a Radiance. But no,
Yeah,
I'm right there with you. It's like, things are going so well. Things are going so fast. Maybe you just might need to build for the momentum that you've just given yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
And go, go, go.
Or buy a Necro 3 book, buy a Necro 2 book, whatever your money got. Just if you feel like you can finish the game right there, just go for it. Wow,
Well,
this game actually looks so sad on the paper for Team Freedom. They got 1 kill, and
Yeah.
that's it.
Ouch. Yeah, this was a hard blow for Freedom right there. You would even forget what even happened in game number 1. So this just makes it all more exciting for game 3 because I don't even know what the hell to expect except for the fact that Abaddon
It's
might be
gonna be
banned.
banned, yeah.
Abaddon has got to be banned, that's for sure. All right, guys, we'll wrap things up. I'm Dakota, that's Lacoste. We'll be back for the hype game 3 of your American Qualifier lower bracket run. Onyx versus Freedom. We'll see you soon.
See you guys.